Welcome to Oakland, California, located on the west coast of the United States, which is just a short drive over the Bay Bridge from San Francisco. People know it as the San Francisco Bay Community. The majority of the people here in the Bay Area are also immigrants. And welcome to Gateway Bank. My name is Jeff Chung, President and CEO of Gateway. I grew up in a Chinese restaurant business in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I learned the value of teamwork, of accountability, of providing a quality product, and working hard. Teamwork was very important. I was the morning guy. My job was to come in and make sure the vegetables got blanched, the soup stock was made, and the meat was on the barbecue. So getting the right players, doing the right things, were drilled in me at a very young age. So let's take that into banking. I look for very experienced bankers to be part of our team. I want them to have grown up in a large bank where they get a vast array of different deals to look at, different responsibilities. I look for people who have done more than one thing. They're not just a banker. If you look at Ed McGrath.
At Gateway, one of the things that attracted me to the bank was the fact that it was a local community bank. Having worked at large, multi-hundreds of billions of dollar institutions, this is a real opportunity to deal on a local basis with local clients as opposed to trying to be everything to everybody.
Gateway is a community bank that offers strong service to its local community, but also has a product line that has national presence. And because of that, we are able to serve our community and serve a larger market, which creates a unique opportunity for anyone who wants to be involved, because most community banks are limited to lending in their area. Given our program and our platform, we really have a national presence.
The management team here is very focused in on the relationships with their clients in both the banking side of the business as well as the mortgage banking side of the business. That's very different from our competitors in today's environment, where most are looking at a transaction versus a relationship.
I have spent a lot of time in real estate in the Bay Area. I provide a trusted advisor role. Our target is really the small and medium-sized investor in the multifamily and mixed-use real estate market. They're normally owned by moms and pops. They're owned by immigrants who have decided to invest in real estate in the Bay Area. That kind of investor is perfect for us because we can have a wide variety of investor styles and property styles in our portfolio to minimize our risk and provide increased yield to our balance sheet.
I got a degree in international business with a concentration in transportation. The city of Oakland, it's an international place to do business in. The Oakland Chinese community reinforced the culture. They carried on the traditions of the Chinese people, meaning the holidays and all of these things that we cherish so much. As far as properties are concerned, there's parts of China that you would have to spend $4.5–5 million to get a nice residence. In Oakland, you spend the same amount of money, you would have even a more spectacular home.
The San Francisco Bay Area provides a tremendous lifestyle opportunity for anyone who would choose to live here. Quite simply, it's the best place in the United States to start a business. Within 10 minutes of our office, you have the University of California at Berkeley, which is one of the #1 research institutions in the country. Just 45 minutes away, you have Stanford University. Not only are there tremendous schools and tremendous educational opportunities, it has tremendous concentration of talent, tremendous concentration of intellectual capital. There's also one of the highest qualities of life you can find in the United States. There's tremendous restaurants, great art, culture. Within 3 hours from here, you can be in wine country, you can be in the mountains skiing. I mean, it's one of the few places in the world you can go from surfing to skiing in one day. And it's truly a unique and beautiful area. And the climate is outstanding, doesn't snow, it rarely gets too hot, it rarely gets too cold. It really is a beautiful, beautiful area. I mean, the San Francisco Bay and the vistas you can see from this area are outstanding.
California as a whole has one of the more robust economies in the world. and we're the center of trade and of commerce. It has all the port and shipping and import-export business.
I used to be a port commissioner before I was city council member, and I saw the tremendous potential for the city of Oakland port. The future of trade here is with the Pacific Rim countries, especially China, because we know the future is going to be over there. Oakland has all the three major rails in the United States can reach to the center of Oakland, which is right next to the port. So it's just really a fantastic built-in market. This is the best time to me to invest in Oakland because the future of trade is just unlimited.
We are the center of high tech. We have a lot of innovation, and particularly as you see the green energy, which is also a big industry in China at this time.
I've been in the banking world, the financial institution world since 1973. I have the responsibility for the entire credit portfolio, both loan generation side and the risk management side. We're able to establish the proper controls, enterprise risk management, and grow this institution to a thriving community bank here in the Oakland Bay Area.
A bank needs to be part of its community. You know, we do that through just the normal helping consumers and helping businesses. But we take it a step beyond that. We believe very strongly in being active in our community. If you look at the activities that our entire staff engages in, our regional branch manager, Francis Chow, is a big part of the Oakland and San Francisco Chinatown communities. We led the project to put security cameras at the Lincoln Park Rec Center. It's the only park in Oakland Chinatown that provides outdoor playgrounds, community meeting areas. In our Oakland branch, we had a downstairs area. We leased that out for $1 a year to the Oakland Police Department. I personally am involved with the Inner City Advisors as a portfolio advisor in helping job creation in Oakland.
Jenny Ong, Executive Director of the Oakland Chinatown Chamber.
And I'm George Ong, a practicing attorney in Oakland Chinatown.
What I like about Gateway Bank is that they give back to the community by participating in community activities.
I like the bank because of its reputation and primarily because of its personnel.
Frances and I go back over a decade. I first knew her when she started working at Gateway Bank. She's very involved in the community.
Working with the people in the bank is the most important thing for me and my clients, as I represent a number of clients who in turn work with and deal with the Gateway Bank.
I'm a dentist, been practicing in Oakland Chinatown for 27 years. There are many reasons I bank with Gateway Bank. Gateway Bank has been a very generous bank. I would say the most generous bank in the Chinese community. For years, Gateway Bank has been sponsoring the Beautifying Chinatown project. Also, the annual Lions Health Fair. Gateway Bank is the only bank that has been sponsoring that community event.
As important as our volunteer activities are to the community, it's important to look at our lending. We're also active in the community in how we lend and who we lend to.
Gateway Bank is important because it's been reconfigured under the leadership of Jeff Chung and has a whole new business plans for giving out loans to small businesses, medium-sized businesses. It's expanding, so it's hiring, and that's a reflection, I think, of the core values of being a benefit to the local community.
74% of our mortgage banking activity was centered around women and minority-owned mortgage banking companies. If you look at our commercial real estate multifamily lending activity, 85.5% of our lending was to women and minority-owned borrowers or for workforce rental housing. So the lending we do has been a big factor in the continuation of the economic recovery in our markets.
I bank at Gateway Bank because I know the people, and the people I trust. And I banked at some large banks at a time when our deposits were substantial. But I moved away from that national bank only because I felt that I didn't get the special attention that a smaller bank gives me.
We put money in the Gateway Bank. You know why? Because it's the people that work there is just so friendly. Because you have many choices. You don't have to go to this one or that one. But you go to someone is a friend, someone take good care of you.
Integrity. You have to be able to trust your banker. You have to be able to trust your bank. You have to be able to believe in what they say. So we believe in integrity. That's an overused word in banking, but it's what we're going back to.
我调查过金门银行这个经营，他们可以不单只是做投资移民，他们特别的是可以做投资移民，但是不需要聘请10个人的，这个是因为特别的移民法律里边呢有一个特别的exception，因为这样子呢，金门银行呢是一个地方可以不单只是投资，也是不用担心聘请雇员的事情。
I want to thank you for taking the time to watch our video about Oakland, California, and also for taking the time to learn about Gateway Bank. Thank you very much. 谢谢。